Okay, guys, let's try this. Let's try our settings and see what we're gonna get today. Right? It's another day. We have to really keep pushing. And the last thing that I was trying yesterday, oh my God, this I don't know. How do you guys feel about this particular um graph, equity curve? I don't know if I like it because it went down a lot. Let me see it went down 60%. I mean 61,000. So half of your account went down before you made this money. I don't like it. But let's go to the set file and tweak a little stuff and then run it. Let's set this up. Risk lots percent. So do I do no, let me do this only on gold. Let's just get gold. Let's just do gold. Remember, guys, what we are testing the whole of 2024 to see what would happen. Let me see what we're doing. Okay. We're doing, let me set a timer because I don't want to do more than. Well, give me 1 second, guys. Let me set a timer. I don't want to do more than a certain minutes. I don't want to do more than a certain minutes. Okay, so for this particular channel, we're doing gold only. So let me figure out how I can trade 5 minutes on gold. But before this, let me see something. You're a woman. You're. We'll watch that. All right, so let me go here. Okay, so let me just look at the settings and see how I'm gonna set it the best way possible. Risk lots percentage. Am I using normal? Yes, I'm using normal. So for this, it does not go up to 100. So let me just use the. Let me just use 30. Is that your final? Look, is that your final answer? If you're not sure, you can. Okay, you know the lesson already. Okay. Can I answer one? No. You're the lesson already. Is that your final answer? I'm asking again. Which musical instrument have a key? Let's see. I need to step.
Yes, I'm very sure.
Because I'm only back. Piano. Not keyboard.
What does SSD stand for in computer hardware?
Using original. All right, so let's try to use this same setting. Use third entry. I'll use the third entry here. Then allow it to either win or lose before we get into the next one. Allow it to either win or lose before we get into the next one. Guys, remember what we're doing here is for us to identify a profitable set file. So you can see me cracking my brain trying to figure out the setting that I can put in here to navigate these 5 minutes. So let's go place. Okay, I'm using that. Guys, this video is not the video where I will teach you the settings here. I'm just trying to find something that I can just run for a minute and see what happens. Check direction. Limit 1 to okay. This last I'll just use 1. And then this, I'm going to use 1.5.
Symbols, doing tagging.
Right, let me see.
So, what's your computer shop now? What's the input device? Input device is used if a value for adding symbols, number, alphabet, doing tagging. You know, if you don't know the now, you talk fast, no get time. I don't know. Will you ask somebody or you skip? I'll ask person. Who will you ask? You want to ask me? Okay, ask me. What number? Ask me the question. Read that for me now. You don't read that. Just getting rapid. See now. I'll ask you it first.
That was funny. I'm watching something on TV, guys. Please don't pay me mind. I'm turning this one smart break even off. Let me just try it first before smart break even. But I want to obviously look for use high time frame. No, I'm not using high time frame. All this here. Okay, we're doing filter. Okay, I don't want to do filter. And I don't want to limit how much trades we're gonna take. And I don't want to limit how much trade we're gonna take. Well, let's just do this for now. I was gonna say, let me just say I'm targeting 50 pips per day. Let's see what happens. I'm targeting 50 pips per day for this one. Let's see what happens. What's the range that we're testing? All right, so let's do it month by month and see. It will be faster. Because sometimes this thing lag. Oh, this is 2025. No, let's go to 2024. All right, so we're running it. Let's see. This is not showing. Oh, it's over here. All right, let's see what happens with this. We're losing. Oh, it came back. How I was about to comment on this that we are losing. It went from 8% to like break even, and then it came back to 11%. But that was a little scare. But you trade your system. You have to trust it. Sometimes it goes in your favor. Sometimes it does not. What would you do? I don't know.
In web design, what does HTML stand for? HTML. Oh, I don't know that. I'll be asked somebody. Okay, look at I got it. So. Stop it. You didn't have to skip. Choose one as skipper. I have to skip. I have to fail.
All right, so this is done. The January test is done. It made 14%. That setting made 14% on a 5-minute set file. Okay, so now let's try it for the next month as well to see what happens. Let's try it for the next month and see what happens. All I have to do here is just change the month to February. Then we see what happens. Run it. Then, as usual, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to watch it and let it do its thing. It didn't start yet. I don't know why it didn't start yet.
Keyboard. What is the original name? The most acceptable name. Piano. Right. Space. For 1,000. In which sport you perform is not wrong?
Okay, this is freezing. I don't know why it's freezing, so we have to.
Basketball. Like it. Let's go.
Okay, let's run it. Remember, we just changed to February 2024. Let's run and see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right.
I'm going to force it.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's running, so we're gonna let it do its thing. And then we come back when it's done. Is either gonna blow it or it's gonna win. We don't know because this is a set file that I'm testing out. Don't know what it's gonna do. So I will just mute myself and then we will come back when it's done. When it's done, we'll do our analysis. Going, still going. Looks like it's also coming out profitable, but I saw a little ding before it went back up. So we would analyze that after to see what that was, how big of a ding it is. If you're using a prop firm, you might have lost daily loss. So these things are good when you're using your own accounts, because you don't have those rules. But to each their own, right? So I'm not gonna tell you what's good or what's not. This is not financial advice in this. This is just educational. No financial advice in here. We went down to 103. Hmm, might be a problem. Might be a problem there.
What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere?
Might be a oh man. But I saw it go all the way up before it went to lose. Can you imagine? That's crazy. That is crazy. These are the things that we will talk about later. So this thing just wants to blow up the account this time. Well, we shall see. We shall see. I'm not gonna comment until this is finished. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are playing this thing out live and watching it. But this February month, this month had a lot of up and downs. Yes, we still came back. We still came back with a win, 16% win. But how would you manage it if you're trading a prop firm? Because I know that I've seen some instances where it dropped, especially the prop firms that are doing relative drawdowns or trailing drawdowns. So it's something that we have to keep in mind when doing this. This is if you're like doing it on your own personal account. But we made 14 in January, we made 16% in February. Let's keep going. Let's see. We go to March. We go to March. All I have to do here is change the date because I'm not changing this set file. I want to try at least 6 months and see if 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 uh if this system works or not. Okay. So we will come back when this is done. We'll come back when this is done, guys. So this is March. We All right, so we have lost. We have lost. This is not a strategy that I want to go with. I don't, it is very, very bad. It did not give me what I want. I mean, this is not a set file, not a strategy, but a set file. Woo, that's really poor. Let me tweak one or two things here and see how that would make a difference if it would ever. Let me just tweak one thing. Let's tweak this. So 3 there, and then let's run it again the same month. Let me see what it does. Same month, we run it in a different way. Let's see how it works. Again, I will not comment until this is over. Okay, so this is done now. This is done now. So this looks like that little tweak that I did was profitable. But now what we can do is go back to that January and February and try it and make sure that it works for those months too before we go forward, because you cannot tweak it for 1 month. Because the other set file was profitable for January and February, right? But it was not profitable for March. So it was profitable for January and February, but it was not profitable for March. So we have to make sure that it's consistent across the board, right? That's how you become profitable. You don't make money for 2 months and then blow up in the third month. So now let's do something here. But this looks good. Let me see how the all right, the equity curve looks great. It looks good in my opinion. Um, So it went 5,000 down, as you can see here. Relative, that's the trailing drawdown, 5,000 was it? But the absolute drawdown was 3,000. That's the balance drawdown is 3,000. So if you use this on a prop firm account, you'll probably lose 1 day, but you're gonna win. You're gonna win eventually. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go back to here. Remember, this is boring, but this is just how trading is. The real trading is like that. You cannot skip this process if you want to really be profitable. It's gonna be boring. Yes, I'm not here to show you no Rolexes and big houses and all of that. No, that is not real trading. Anyone that's showing you that is not making that money just from trading, except if when they have put in the work in and stayed years and years and put in the work in the 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, yes, they can make that sort of money from there and then invest it in other places. But if you're beginning, please do not look into that. Look here, and then you will learn what the process behind the scene, what happens before you actually make that money. Let's go. Enough said. Let's run the January now with the same set file that I just tweaked and see if it's also profitable for January. I'm gonna come back. This is really interesting. I was watching it, even though I was testing on my phone, but I was watching this. I knew at some point it went down a lot. I think this is done. Okay, now let's go to the analysis because I want to see. I want to see the. Yep, I knew at a point it went down. Relative drawdown was 29,000. That's a lot. That's a lot, in my opinion. And then balance drawdown is 18. That didn't come out the way I wanted. But let's see the equity drawdown though. I mean, let's the equity curve. Hmm. Well, let's go to February and see how we made.
Your phone is going to find you. Hold on. I will look for the microphone. I spin. Spin and okay. 1 point. 5 point.
So this is February. Let's see how the same setup. Let's see how it works. February.
6 point.
Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. But I'm like usual, I'm just gonna mute myself while we wait for this to unravel. Okay, so this finished. This finished. I was speaking on mute. I'm sorry. So this finished up, but I saw a lot of drawdown first before it went up. So let's look at the graph. Yep. I knew I saw something like this. It went down a lot. It went down a lot. It went down a lot. Went down a lot. So now for me to finish this, let me just, because I know it worked for March. So let me just do the whole 3 months at once and see how the equity curve will be looking at like. And then we can evaluate the overall performance for 3 months and see. That's a quarter. Let's see. Hopefully this turns around quick. It takes some time, but let's see how long it will take for this to come around. Okay, it started going. So I will mute myself and then we'll be back whenever this is finished and then we'll conclude our session for today. I'm not really impressed. I'm not really impressed by this yet because my goal is to have the minimum drawdown possible, smallest drawdown possible. That's what I'm looking for. This didn't give it to me yet. I would tweak the set file after this, but let's give this a chance for the whole month, for the whole 3 months, and then see what happens. Okay, guys, we're still waiting for this to finish. Because it's 3 months together, it's taking a little time, but don't mind the silence because there's nothing else I can say until this is finished. So just give it a little more minute because I think we're almost there. We're almost done there, and then that will be it for us today. For this session, that will be it. We accomplished something. Oh, it looks like it's finished. Okay. All right, guys. So we made 30%. We made 30% in January, February, and March. So let me see. The next session, I'm gonna try to run the whole year using the same set file to see if it actually gonna be profitable. It might not work for a prop firm, but it will work for a personal account. So it depends on what you want to do. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. And we will be back for the next one. So I'm gonna name this maybe session whatever. You're gonna see it on YouTube, and then you would know exactly what we are doing. See you later, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment, and share this so that other people can get to the actual trading. This is the actual trading, not bling bling, not a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a big mansion, a Rolex. That is not trading. Thank you. Enough said. If you want to improve, if you want to be profitable, if you want to be professional, you'll be here. But if you don't want to, go to where they're gonna bring all those fancy lights and cameras and just put it and then make it entertainment for you. No, this is not entertainment. This is actual trading. See you later. Bye. Until the next time. Bye.